Argentina's historic victory over the All Blacks, a wake-up call for New Zealand. What a weekend it has been for rugby fans, particularly those of us who bleed black for the All Blacks. Argentina has pulled off a remarkable feat by defeating the All Blacks for the second year in a row, this time on their home turf in Buenos Aires. The 29-23 result has sent shockwaves through the rugby community, and as All Black supporters, we have to take a moment to reflect on what this means for our beloved team moving forward. Argentina's performance was nothing short of dominant. They controlled significant portions of the game, and the atmosphere in Buenos Aires was electric. You could feel the joy and relief from Argentine fans who had been waiting for this moment. For us All Blacks fans, it's hard to swallow, but we have to give credit where credit is due. Los Pumas played with a fire and intensity that we simply did not match on the day. So what do you think, fans? Are we ready to rally behind our team as they regroup? Comment "Go All Blacks" in the comments. There were some standout performances from both sides, but let's focus on our All Blacks. Cody Taylor, despite the defeat, made history by earning his 100th cap, joining the ranks of legends like Kevin Mialamu. Taylor has been a vital player for New Zealand since 2015, and seeing him lead the Haka was a proud moment, even if the match didn't go our way. At 34, he still shows remarkable passion and skill, which leaves us hopeful for the future. But how do you feel about the team's overall performance? Should we be concerned about our recent form? Scott Robertson and his squad have been hit with criticism following this loss, and rightfully so. This isn't just a small hiccup. It's the first defeat of the Rugby Championship campaign, and it raises questions about our tactics and resilience. We need to see a marked response against South Africa next time. The pressure is on, and another loss could mean more unwanted history for us. What do you think the team needs to change before facing the Springboks? Meanwhile, we also saw some unfortunate news coming from the Wallabies camp. With injuries piling up on their side, it seems the Rugby Championship could be anyone's game. But as All Blacks fans, we must focus on our team and not let distractions from other teams cloud our path. On a lighter note, let's celebrate some local victories. Waikato's thrilling win for the Ramfully Shield, led by former All Blacks like Aaron Cruden and Limassol Puga, is a reminder of the rich talent that flows through New Zealand rugby. It shows that even in challenging times, there are always successes to cherish. As passionate supporters, we know the highs and lows of the game. So, let's rally together and back our boys as they prepare for the next challenge. What do you think is the key to turning our fortunes around? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and let us know what city you are cheering from. Go All Blacks! Cheslin Kolbe, the game changer in modern rugby. As All Blacks fans, we know that every player on the field can make a difference, but when it comes to Cheslin Kolbe, we have to acknowledge the impact he has on the game. Recently, Eddie Jones, the head coach of Japan and a seasoned rugby mind, has been singing Kolbe's praises after his impressive return from injury in South Africa's win over the Wallabies. Kolbe is not just another player. He embodies the evolution of the modern wing, and it's hard not to admire his skill set. Standing at just 5 feet 7 inches, Kolbe proves that size isn't everything in rugby. His ability to bounce off tackles and his remarkable agility make him a nightmare for defenders. With his pace and footwork, he can create opportunities out of nowhere, and that's what makes him a standout player. Eddie Jones even compared him to a Powerball, emphasizing how he seems to defy gravity and bounce back into the game at lightning speed. It's this kind of athleticism that can change the momentum of a match, something we know the All Blacks thrive on. What do you think, fans? Can you imagine Kolbe trying to evade our formidable defense? Comment "Go All Blacks" below and share your thoughts. Jones also pointed out a trend in rugby where lighter, more agile players are becoming the preferred choice for wings, a significant shift from the powerhouses of the past. This transition is fascinating as it emphasizes speed and aerial skills over sheer size. As All Black supporters, we love our dynamic play, and it's interesting to see how teams are adapting their strategies to focus on quick transitions and minimizing rucks. Moreover, the conversation around smaller forwards, especially in the back row, is also noteworthy. With players like Artie Savia in our ranks, we can appreciate the value of agility and speed which can be just as effective as brute strength. It raises the question, are we witnessing a transformation in rugby where the lighter, more nimble players take precedence over traditional powerhouses? This is something we should keep an eye on as we follow the progress of our All Blacks. As fans, it's important to engage in these discussions. What do you think about the evolution of player roles in rugby? Are you on board with the trend towards lighter, faster athletes? Or do you still favor the classic power forward? Drop a comment below with your thoughts and let us know what city you're from as well. Remember, we're here to support our All Blacks, and understanding the game's evolution only enriches our experience. Let's keep the conversation going. All Blacks under fire after Argentina loss. The All Blacks' recent defeat to Argentina has sparked a wave of criticism across New Zealand, leaving fans wondering what's next for our beloved team. Last Saturday's 29-23 loss marked a historic moment, as it was the first time the All Blacks have ever been beaten on Argentine soil. This loss adds to a puzzling trend, as Scott Robertson's side has now faced 4 defeats in 2024 alone. It's tough to watch, especially when we have such high expectations for our team. Sonny Bill Williams, a celebrated figure in New Zealand rugby, responded passionately to a pundit's scathing remarks that suggested the All Blacks should replace their national anthem with that of Wales, a country that has struggled recently. Williams pointed out that instead of lamenting the All Blacks' performance, we should recognize the improvements made by other teams, like Argentina and Australia. What do you think, fans? Is it fair to criticize the All Blacks while acknowledging the rising competition in international rugby? Comment Go All Blacks below to share your thoughts. The comments from pundits have been harsh, with one suggesting that Scott Barrett, the All Blacks captain, doesn't belong in the squad. It's painful to hear such criticism directed at players who have given so much to the jersey. While Barrett may not have had his best game, is it really fair to question his leadership? Every player has tough days, and it's crucial to support our team through thick and thin. The back and forth has stirred a passionate debate among fans. Williams urged us to appreciate the skill level of teams like the Pumas, acknowledging that rugby is evolving. The fact that Argentina, a country where rugby is not the primary sport, could pull off such a victory speaks volumes about the growing competitiveness in the sport. Do you think New Zealand rugby is facing a turning point? Or is this just a rough patch that the team will overcome? As we gear up for the upcoming clash against South Africa at Eden Park, the excitement is palpable. This match is a chance for the All Blacks to bounce back and show the world who they are. Let's rally behind our boys and demand more from them, but also recognize the challenges they face. The world of rugby is changing, and so must we as fans. What are your thoughts on the current state of the All Blacks? Where do you think they can improve, and how do you feel about the upcoming match? Let's hear it from you, whether you're in Auckland, Wellington, or anywhere else. Comment below with your city and your opinion about the All Blacks. Go All Blacks! Historic win for Argentina over All Blacks, a wake-up call for rugby. Last weekend, Argentina achieved a monumental victory by beating the All Blacks 29-23 in Buenos Aires, marking their first home win over New Zealand. This result has set the stage for an intriguing rugby championship as we head into round 3 on September 6th. With all 4 teams, New Zealand, South Africa, Argentina, and Australia, each boasting 1 win from their 2 matches, the competition is heating up, and it's anyone's game. As a devoted All Blacks fan, this loss has certainly sparked a range of emotions. It's hard to fathom seeing our beloved team fall to the Pumas on their home turf, but perhaps this is a wake-up call for the All Blacks. It's easy to critique the team after a defeat, but the reality is that every great team experiences setbacks. The question now is how the All Blacks will respond to this challenge. Will they learn from this loss, regroup, and come back stronger, or will they let it linger in their minds as the championship progresses? Comment Go All Blacks in the comments. Former England hooker Brian Moore has called for World Rugby to take note of Argentina's rise and suggested that the governing body should create a more competitive environment to help improve all teams. He pointed out that Argentina has worked hard to shake off their reputation as the underdogs, and their recent success is a testament to that effort. As All Blacks fans, We know that every team can improve and that the competition is only getting tougher. Moore's comments highlight an important point. The Rugby Championship has often been predictable, and while it's great to see the All Blacks win, a little unpredictability can keep fans engaged and excited. Remember the nail-biting moments when anything could happen? It's those surprises that make rugby thrilling to watch. The upcoming clash against the Springboks in Auckland will be crucial. This is a chance for the All Blacks to reclaim their dominance and show that they can bounce back from adversity. It will be interesting to see how the team prepares mentally and tactically. Fans are eager to see if the coaching staff makes any adjustments following the loss to Argentina. Will they stick with their current game plan, or will we see some new strategies to counter the Springboks? As we look ahead, let's rally behind our team. The All Blacks have faced challenges before and have always risen to the occasion. What are your thoughts on the upcoming matches? How do you think the All Blacks can improve? Let us know in the comments, including the name of your city and your opinion about the All Blacks. Are you feeling optimistic or concerned after the recent performance? Your voice matters, and together we can support our team